Yeah, here we go. Yeah, they're gonna run that shit again. Absolutely, they're gonna run that shit again, bro. Exactly why I got out right there. Um, let's trade evade, share. What screen is on there? That's the YM. Let's share this tab instead. All right. Let me erase that right there. Boom. And yeah. So we ran London lows again. ES ain't nowhere near London lows. Nowhere near it by a long shot. Um, so with that being said, we're gonna kick this day off right. See how it goes. I really think the target may be 9 a.m. candle on 6:30, and that is a fair value gap on the hourly right there. So we can watch that right there. Either way, the system is the system, and the market is about to open, and we are not doing. Well, I'm not doing anything until this shit goddamn fucking starts cracking. So let's get the live account up. Make sure we can get ready to take a trade on this thing. Come on. There you go. We're gonna use. We're probably gonna use probably 0.6 this thing today. We're gonna catch this motherfucker today, dude. That'll work. Boom. Yep. It's like so. See anything? Let's see if you ever hit the Bible. All right. So 9:30's kicking in on the live. Let's go to my 30-minute. Boom. 30-minute on deck. Candle is open. Horizontal. Horizontal. And we're going to continue to trail it and move it while it's on the go for the first 30 minutes. Oh, I need to move that over. Goddamn. Jeez, scratch. Right there. For the 30-minute candle. Boom. All right. Now we wait. We already know that we're below. Moving down. We already know that we're below London on NQ. Where are we on the YM? YM is coming into London lows ASAP. It hasn't swept it yet, though. It hasn't swept it yet. As of right now, the ES is nowhere near it. And YM is still falling. It's right there about to sweep London lows. So at that point, if it does, I'm still looking for a change in the state to take a buy as long as ES does not break the London low, which it shouldn't because it's far away. It's far away. But actually, it's moving on down. It ain't that far away, but it's further away than well, NQ YM is YM has not broken it yet. YM has not broken it yet. Oh, now it's really falling. Okay. Now it's really falling. ES is close now. It ain't bullshit. So it might break it. YM has not broken it yet still though. We're gonna trail this on down, trail this on down. Yep. This right here is an important pattern. This right here is a very important pattern that I've seen a freaking lot. This a red low connected to a red high. A red low connected to a red high. This is off the wall. I have seen this a bunch of times. A closure above this right now would send us up. Closure above that will send us up. I'm not going to take a trade off of it per se, but I want you to pay attention to what I just said of how it's going to react off of it. Red low, red high, and still a sweep of the first red candle store right there. Dally, we're not in a macro or anything yet. ES just swept London's low. ES just swept London's low. YM has not swept it up. Shit. As soon as I say something, YM has swept London low now. So everybody has swept London's low. Now, with that being said, we wait. And I really think the target is down there, previous day's low. But I'm not going to guess that. We're going to look for this sequence, and we're going to keep an eye on this guy during 144. That's what we're going to do today. We're not going to miss that today. Even if we miss the original entry, that means the 144 is next on the list. And it goes in that order. They don't do the 144 first. They usually do the change of state first, and then the 144. So we're going to keep an eye out for that. And we're going to move the orb down. And we got another six. God damn, they moving down fast. These motherfuckers gone. They're trying to get somewhere. Yeah. We tap back into that intermediate, not intermediate, that PSP that we originally took that buy off of, that we got out of before the market opened. We tapped back into that with that 932 high. Yeah. Mm-hmm. For sure. Support and resistance at its finest. You take a gander at the hour, see how close they are getting down there. Oh, they are almost there on the hour, bro. They are almost there on the hourly on NQ. Let me go to the hour over here on YM. I know they're not there. I know they're not there yet. It's 9 a.m. on 6:30. Oh yeah, they've been took it out. They took that out. Yeah. And YM's chart is out of whack. It's out of sequence. It's out of sequence with everybody else. Matter of fact, the sequence just happened. Damn fucking. Yeah. It'll be all right. All right. We still waiting for this macro though. So see what they want to do. All right. Still inside the orb here. on down some more, bro. It's 9:37 ATT. Low, high, low, low. If we get a closure back above that line, that's it's coming into the macro real fast. 9:38 on the time. I still don't have them going back up until they speak yesterday's lows, though. They're too close to yesterday's low to leave yesterday's lows intact. So let's see what they want to do. Let's see if they want to give me a trade today. See if they want to give me a trade today. Sequence. Yeah, I don't see them leaving that low intact. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Everybody swept London low, so let's see something. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So as of right now, intermediate term is here. But like I said, based on what I said before, this pattern right here is something to be aware of, especially in a macro time. Now, whether this is a high time frame level, I couldn't tell you. I'm just looking for the sequence of what we need to get into this trade here. Let me take a gander at the 15-second real quick. 15-second. One. Shit. Goes above. God damn. Shit, they might have fucking ran that bitch just now. But that's the macro. Really not even in the macro yet. I don't want to run a pre-macro. I want to run a pre-macro. Let me go back to this one. Where are you at in relation to that target up there? We're chilling. We're chilling. High, low, low. Yeah, high would really be good, bro. Especially a close above this wick right here. I don't see that happening. Macro just started. Could it? Yeah, it could. It could do whatever it wants to, but whatever. Mm. Mm. Let's see. Let's see. Really? Inside bar, 41.42. Okay. Yeah. Oh, we ain't doing. I can't do nothing, bro. News ain't came out yet. I can't, bro. What am I even thinking about? I just mentioned that earlier. News at 10, dude. There's no way to not. What is news again? The news is ISM manufacturing. I can't remember what that one does, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna wait till after it comes out. We're gonna let it marinate. The rule for most people is 30 minutes after. Yeah, I wish I could see the setup before that because I'd take something before, but it is what it is. Yeah. What I do know is YM just gave YM just swept previous week's low. No, that's an hourly chart. Previous day. That's previous day right there, dude. Let's double check that. Let's double check previous day for YM real quick. Low is 383. Low is 381. YM did sweep it, bro. YM did sweep. Okay. We should have some action. Should have some fucking action, dude. Change the state here. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, it's time to pay attention. They might fucking throw something goddamn gigantic, dude. Uh, 492 low, 493. Ooh, yeah, the sequence hadn't played out on YM yet, but if it plays out on YM, I'll take it because it swept previous day slow. So right now, YM uh, has shown me where the intermediate term high is. The confirmation has not been put in because a high has been put in yet. Or a swing high has not been put in yet. So let me show what I'm looking at real quick on YM. Is our intermediate term high. That's our confirmation is hopefully being put in right now at 946 candle. So I need this to come back down below this right here. That right there. I need a candle to come back down here. Doesn't matter which candle. I need any candle to get back up under here. And that my confirmation is being put in now. As long as we don't create another high with this candle right here is my confirmation. Right now, also, if you can recall, yeah, we're about to go back up, bro. Technically speaking, if somebody really wanted to enter, they probably could enter now and put their stops all the way at the lows, because they could throw a big ass wick. We have not went back below my line on YM, and also that line that I drew out is getting close to being hit right now. Now, when these lines get hit with this kind of sequence, it's usually an immediate entry, bro. It's usually an immediate entry. I don't want to take this shit live. I really don't. I really don't. I'm going to wait for news just because I know news is coming out. If it closes above that, news might give us some kind of wick or something. But be aware of this right here because you're going to see this everywhere. If you're looking at candles, if you're just looking to trade something else in, but if you're looking at like actual highs and lows, this right here is something to take note of for your books. So we haven't yet. It has not came back below the line yet. It is still hovering above it. Like I said, news comes out in 10 minutes. So it is what it definitely is. And this high right here, 932, could be classified as an intermediate term low if we put in a high up above it. If you were just basing it on NQ, but I don't want to just base it on NQ because YM is the first person to sweep the daily low where everybody else failed. Everybody else failed. Yeah, they didn't, and they didn't close and shoot out of Drew. They just went up there and touched it. It's okay. Like I said, I'm not really looking for. I'm looking for this news to drop real quick. I got them falling. Somebody's about to go down here and speak yesterday's 9 p.m. low. Possibly. That's an opinion, but I'm only looking for the sequence, and I'm just kind of freaking rambling. So, but when I see this pattern, we might have something. So, with that being said, that one, shit. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that shit probably about to fucking go, bro. I want to show you this right here. All right, so I see my 144 take place. If I miss the lowest entry, it is kind of transpiring right here on the YM. If you can see this candle right here, I got a swing high on my 144 right now. This candle started the displacement through it, which is this swing high, leaving a fair value gap. And now it's not the typical one I would like to use, but it just needs to leave a fair value gap. I usually like to see the fair value gap go all the way through and close above this high right here. So right now, this right here, the origination, well, it would be the swing low. This swing low is a point of interest. I need a sweep below this low in order to take a buy right now. So we're going to wait the news come out and see if the news gives us the sweep below this candle, because as you can see really, really closely, that is a PSP candle. And I like trading off of those. The 946 is a PSP candle between YM and NQ. So with that being said, I'm going to go back to M&ES, and they have closed above my freaking line. They've closed above the freaking line right there, bro. Now, remember what I told you about this pattern right here. That's usually like an immediate entry. So I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take that. Not going to lie. Those kind of entries right there, be aware of this cross pattern here with a low and a high, and they both have to be the same color. And it will be green in the opposite direction. But these right here, they like to run on you. But being that it's news, you're not going to mess with it. And the entry will go below this. And it's my point of interest is right here already, 946 candles. So I'm waiting for YM to come back down to it. Or anybody needs to come to it and sweep it. Anybody can sweep this 946 candle. Anybody. I don't care who it is. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and draw my shapes on 946 candle low. Wick. From the body to the wick. That's the only thing that matters for me. Only thing that matters. I'm going to do it also on ES. Same exact candle. Same exact candle. Matter of fact, it got swept on ES already. That is, Jesus Christ, dude. That was an immediate sweep on ES. And it was an ATT time. Gee whiz. If it goes, it goes. I'm cool, right? It is what it is. But we still got news, so I'm thinking they're going to give us another setup. They're not. They're not going to run that off of news like that, or they can. But whatever. Uh, Next thing we got is the 1 minute intermediate term high here, but I'm not going to take it off of NQ because NQ didn't sweep previous day's lows, bro. So that's just null and void. That would be classified as an intermediate term also as well. But we're going to wait this out, man. We got another 20 minutes in the macro. So, and if we wait to the second one, we wait to the second one. But we ain't, I'm not jumping any guns. I'm not jumping any guns here. I'm still looking at that low though. I want to see how it reacts to it. And I do think they're going to come get it. I do think they're going to come get it. You can go ahead and mark it out on my YM chart real quick. I would love for them to come get it. That helped me out a whole bunch. It helped me out a whole bunch, bro. All right. All right. News in 5. News in 5. And Q just gave a 3 minutes change to go up. Oh man. Okay. All right. Trump speaks this afternoon. They might give a small move this morning and they might range for the entire morning until Trump comes in and does his thing and they'll finish running the algorithm. And this would be a first, not taking a trade in 2 days in a row. Maybe it's something that I need to fucking get used to. I guess that'll come with discipline as well. That'd be awesome to see. Much as I would like to take a trade, but knowing that I can sit out for 2 days and not take a trade is a win in my book because it's something that I've never done before. So cool. Yeah, absolutely cool. Now, do I want that? Nah, I don't want that. I'm gonna take a trade. But yeah. We got news in 2 minutes. News in 2 minutes. See how they want to play it. See how they want to play it. Yep. Hmm? Yeah. Just like it's supposed to do with that pattern, bro. It says usually an immediate entry. Usually. Be aware of that. Absolutely. If you're ever looking for a scalp and you get comfortable with seeing it, you get comfortable seeing that, you'll always pull the trigger on it. But like I said, if we didn't have news today, I would have took that trade. I would have took that trade. Absolutely. That's why I was talking about it pre-hand. Remember that pattern. That pattern right there. Especially this being a point of interest based on NQ. I mean, based on YM already sweeping previous day's lows when this happened, when this printed. So it ain't random right here. It ain't random right there. YM is already at a low. So, um, if you ever do take a trade like that, you see it. Um, you have to find the best low. Usually, any swing low, either that one or that one, depending on how comfortable you are with seeing it and how many times you've seen it. I'd take this one right here. I wouldn't let him go no more than this one. That's just me though. I don't want to give him too much. And it could come back and stop you out, but it is what it is. But even if you were trailing with two, three, that's four candles right there. Because even at the immediate entry of the close, you got a little bit of drawdown at 953. But then they took you out of it. So let's see. Oh, we had news, bro. We had news. We had news. All right, let's go. In fact, let me see where my orb is real quick. Make sure I'm on par with. No, I'm not on par with the orb. Right there. Let's see what they did. Let's see what they did. All right. So 10 a.m. And that is a sweep of a previous cycle high. That is a sweep of a previous cycle high on YM. Let's see what they're gonna do, dude. See what you want to do. Origin, if that was the origin, and if that was what I was looking for, yeah, I wanted that on YM though. I'm not. What's this? Tell you what. No, I don't see anything on YM, dude. I can't even make nothing up to even try to see something. I don't. And I won't. Shit right there. So this bit right here. Section. Yep. Okay. News is out. I don't know what the numbers mean on news, nor do I really even care. I just know it's out. So, um, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I may get off after God darn this first macro. So I don't see it. Let's see. Um, no, no, premium. Say that real quick. Okay, 10 a.m. Right, red, 10 a.m. Red, 10 minutes red. Nope. We got equal lows up here at the 745, 744, 832. Yeah, like real flushed equal lows. Yeah, you ain't gonna leave that shit. They about to go up. I got no entry though. I'm gonna make some of my criteria. Cool. Then. Yeah, even with this right here, to anyone who's goes back and look at it, this right here is fucking powerful. That is like a real powerful pattern. If you ever see this right here, dude. Yeah, immediate entry. No, it gave you more than enough if you were willing to take it. Depends on what you're trying to aim for, I guess. But for a scalper, that's a good trade. Because you guys are not going to hold. This is where we need the high time frame levels at. Right here, dude. For sure. All right, so ES is swept previous session highs, 90-minute cycles above the 7 a.m. block. Has YM do the same thing? YM has done the same thing, but NQ has not. That's important as well. Being aware of the sell. So any change in state of delivery coming down because NQ has not broken these highs right here. Right. Let's make it smaller real quick. These highs right here. These highs right here. All this. NQ has not broken those. And they're a good distance away. So any change in state that meet my criteria for sell will be taken. And as of right now, this would be considered my intermediate term low for me to start watching for sell as long as NQ does not break those highs right here. So we'll just move our lines up and keep an eye on these highs right here. And that's too flush for them to leave them intact. I don't see why they wouldn't go get it, but just in case they don't, sequence. Have to wait for a confirmation, back above, goes back below, look for PSP, for sell. Boom. Easy peasy. I hate that that 946 candle got swept right here too. 947. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take note of that. That was a triple PSP right there at 946. Yeah. We can go back and analyze that. Absolutely. All right. Let's see. Yes. We're still in the macro. We're still in the macro. We got time for that sequence to even to transpire. We absolutely do. And even if YM does it before and you can get up to that point up there, it's still good. But YM is not doing anything up there right now. So take a look at it quick. 15. Got a new high created, but I'm not going to move it up yet. I'm not going to move that up. And 14 being printed. That shit's float. Nope. 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 What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Hold on. Let's see. Let's see what they're doing. We're still in the macro. I'm shifting to the 15-second right now, guys. Shifting to the 15-second. 15-second on ES right now. Just in case they want to try to be slick real fast. That line right there. That line right there. Just in case. Okay. We getting confirmation? Getting confirmation. Back above. Let me go to 15-second on NQ. So we can really take note of this. We got a confirmation on 15-second. Back above. Okay. We're going to need a closure back below this line here on the 15-second. And we have a PSP on one asset, two assets, three. We have a triple PSP on this play right here. 1017 candle on the 15-second. I need a sweep above. I'll take a sell. I got a sweep above on ES currently. I need a closure below, and I'll take a sell. The 15-second candle. You could. It depends on where this candle closes at, brother. It has not closed back below yet. Of the candle that swept on it, and NQ is rolling up, so it's a no-go as of right now. Everybody swept the PSP candle except for YM, and it's still good. That's still good. It can go up. I'm fine with that. Yeah, it'd be cool if somebody just sweeps the highs and then comes back down. This might be where it is right here, though. Yeah, this is where it is. I'm gonna take a sell right here. I'm gonna put two contracts on for me. And I'm gonna put them at the highs. something shallow because it is a pretty long run. They just went up just now. What it is, boom, there, change. Stop loss at the high. Boom. This is still ugly, but it is what it is, bro. Um, I mean, it's still a good trade. It met all the parameters. The high entry that I got in on, it was a little bit different, and I'll go back over it uh, when this plays out. I'm not gonna think this is not gonna play out. I mean, it can do whatever it wants, but yeah. Um, nothing now since it's doing what doing that. Since it's goddamn yeah, I'm gonna leave it where it is right now. Shit, damn. Let's see what they're gonna do. Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, and I kind of called that out based on something else, bro. It wasn't one of those close. Oh, okay, okay. It's bro. This is it, bro. This is. I would not have gotten this with two contracts if I didn't think it was good in the first place, though. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. I mean, that's still why I lowered the size, but still. Um, we'll just see what they want to do. See what they want to do. It'd be cool if they fucking want to go down from here. Like real cool. You say you got two on? Oh, that's not what I wanted to freaking do. I meant to put on goddamn on the. Let me get out of that shit right there real quick, dude. No, not that, not that. I'm talking about I was gonna put on my 250K goddamn. I was gonna put on a mini on that bitch. Am I late? Let me see how where I'm at in the equation real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna put on one. I'm gonna put my stop loss at the high for that. Just one though. Yeah, if you feel uncomfortable with it based on what it is, man, I get that part. I mean, because I got that same freaking feeling. If you want to just pull off one, and then we can regroup, whatever. I mean, it's all good, but I still think it's a good trade. I wouldn't have put on a mini if I didn't think it was good. Still, I'm still willing to put that on for this one right here, dude. I mean, that should tell you something in itself. So, I mean, you can go, yeah, just use your own discretion. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. That's cool. That's cool. This is good. This is good. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sure. It's all good. I knew what the risk was before I got in, so it's all good. Yeah, sometimes the wait on these trades is like 10 minutes before they really want to move. Sometimes, and that's something that I needed to get accustomed to because I've seen these people goddamn fuck me over real quick because I didn't wait fucking 10, 15 minutes before a trade, bro. I've seen that shit 100 times, dude. I'm up on the. I'm gonna not let that come back on the mini. I'm not gonna cut that. That the mini's not coming back on. I'm not gonna allow that, and I'm cool with that. Cool. With that. And Shit, man. Yeah, that's at your own discretion, but I can't tell you what the entry would be for a re-entry. I don't really take those like that, dude. So remember who's talking right now and who's driving. Just something to be aware of. On the live account on break even. Everybody's break even, bro. I'm not about to let them come back and do anything. I went to one on the 50K account. I got out with one, so I'm only holding one, and I'm gonna trail this because of how it looked. Um, yeah, I'm I, I'm out at 1K 1K on the mini, and I'm good with that. Yeah. Uh, my micro, you said 276, 276.25. You said I can't let it go back, bro. I'm not with the. I can't let the intraday catch up. I don't want to let the intraday catch up just because of this account, and I'm cool with that. Right now, yeah, yeah. This was a good trade, bro. I'm gonna go back over there in a second, dude, and I'm gonna hold the one on the live no matter what. I might slide it down into profit a little bit more, on Buddy's account real quick, but uh, just so it doesn't come all the way free back on me. It'll give me something. Um, yeah, this was a pretty uncomfortable trade for me. The entry when this finish plays out. So and I'm gonna tell you why I got in. All right, so I'm stopped out uh of that. I'm done. I'm done on both Apex accounts. Both Apex accounts are done. All right. So and this is probably gonna roll, bro. This is probably gonna roll. Actually, it kicked me out at 900 on the other account, but that's cool. Whatever. Um, I want to tell you why I got in. I want to tell you why I got in. And this is probably one of those ones. If it does retrace, it's going to retrace back to the 1030 candle. If it does, it'll trace back to the 1030 candle. So, but with that being said, uh, yeah, yeah. I'm not on the one, man. I'm on the 15 second. Hold on, dude. Let's see what happens here real quick, dude. Oh, I'm glitched out on the darn trade evade right now. I gotta let the chart slow back up. Mm-hmm. $10.32. Mm-hmm. I see it. I do. 10:32 and 10:33. You can consider that an ATT time because 10:31 is an ATT number. So yeah, that's a decent trade, and that is the most shallow stop loss you can have. No more than the fair value gap above. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't. I definitely want to tell you why I took this trade though. I mean, I gave you the narrative before I took it, so I mean, you kind of know where I'm about to go with it. Yeah, it didn't sweep that 8 a.m. those 8 pre-session highs, and those are Zeus's highs that I used, bro. Those were Zeus's highs. That was prior to 8:30. So from 7 o'clock to 8:30. 7 o'clock to 8:30 is that 90-minute cycle. That was a good fucking trade, but that's cool. I am content with that. Uh, Absolutely, you should be, sir. Absolutely, you should be. All right. Um. Uh, all right. So at this point, I have nothing. What's that, buddy? All right. I'm only gonna be able to explain this on the 15-second, but I'll have the charts pulled up based on why I got into this trade for a sale. Um. So yeah, yeah, for sure. And here's what it is. Look where it came back to based on what I'm showing. If you look at what I'm showing on YouTube, look where it came back to turn around. I don't know if you see it, but remember I pointed out that red candle low and then that red candle high, and I said it was very important earlier. That pattern, it came back to that open of that red candle to the tick, closed on it, then turned around. This may continue to go back up, bro. I mean, that was we only need the pattern to do what it's supposed to do, whether it's short lived or not. Those were good runs because had I shoulda coulda woulda, but even if I put on fucking two fucking minis, that would have been a 2K run. You know what I'm saying? Just on that alone, I only need 15K on a 2K account. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, and the ability to hold would be another thing. But the intraday is the real freaking killer on this thing, dude. Because if it goes up in profit $1,000 and then retraces $600, that shit is eating to man. That shit is crazy with the fucking minis, dude. It's fucking. I mean, it is what it is. 10:36 is a ATT time on a low. Um, I'm not about to do anything else. I'm not gonna do anything else. I just want to see where this goes so I can kind of backtrack and get a visual of what the day should have been, how I could have did better, and if I should hold, if I shouldn't hold, where the place may be. Dolly, it did go a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I would have been stopped out right there though, somewhere up in here. I would have never let it retrace that far. That one candle is about $1,000, bro, with a mini, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. One candle, that would have been 1,000, depending on how big it is, of course. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I wasn't in that trade. I was in that trade with the minis for how long? Let me see how many candles I had on there. Uh, 3 15-second candle. Yeah, like 3 15-second candles for me when I had that many on, dude. 3 15-second candles for $900. I know some of that was because of the drawdown that they put me in. I had like it was like maybe it wasn't no more than 175, 200 worth of drawdown, bro, for that mini that I put on, dude. So that's something I got to get comfortable with. I got to get comfortable with that. So yeah, yeah. At any rate, perfect. Everything's perfect. Everything's perfect. Where's my EMA? I ain't got no darn EMA on this thing. I don't like that. Hold on, dude. So, moving average EMA 144. Oh, boom. God damn. Oh, bro, we about to go down. Shit. 1040. I got a sweep of a. Yeah, bro. I'm about to end the goddamn sale, dude. Minis and put it right there at the high. Right there at the high. And I put two of them on too, dude. That bitch went to a profit immediately. What the hell? Don't know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna trail one and keep the other one on. But I'm gonna tell you why I did that too. If it holds, if it holds, if it holds, are you gonna hold? Are you gonna hold? Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch, hold. Okay. Oh, bitch. Give me a big candle down. Hell, I'll explain this one too on the shit why I took it. Goddamn. And this one was based on the 144 just now, bro. I just saw it. 144 on the 1 minute. I don't know if you got it on your chart, but I mean it's all good though. Regardless, I'm not gonna. I'm not letting. I'm at break even already. So I mean, I wouldn't enter anymore on this motherfucker. I'm gonna hold this one though. If it don't stop me out, I'm gonna hold this one. Let me see what the live's doing. Did the live ever come back and kick me out? I can't see what the live is goddamn doing. Man, this shit live ain't got me no fucking candles on this bitch. Oh, it's resetting. All right. Okay, they kicked me out of that short little shadow trade. Oh, that's cool though. Let's see what it does based on why I got in that motherfucker. I was just fucking 100 and $43. Oh, you got in it? Okay. Yeah, it was like last like yeah. It may be it may keep going. Either way, I want to explain the 15 second when we get back to it. I'm gonna watch this for a second and then we'll cut the stream during the fucking next macro. But I'm just gonna I'm probably not going to explain the 144 um because ES is going back up right now. So this right here is mm, I don't. That's why I was trailing. ATT time printing 1044. Cool. There you go. Fall. I'm out, but still, that's it though. That just shows me where I was looking at for the 144 would be awesome. Especially if you get a big red candle now. Now, bitch, fall. That'd be awesome. That's just more confirmation on the 144, bro. All it is stacking confirmations with that. Like, okay, this is it. You still in? Okay, cool. You have a point of interest coming up at 946. What just happened? Okay, I'm lost. Something happened on my screen that I have no clue what happened. Hold on, dude. I heard a stop field, but I don't see anything open. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. 250, the 50K account is good. Nothing's on the screen. Nothing's on the screen. Yeah, that's a good fucking trade right there. Your next target, your next target is the absolute lows, dude. Absolute lows if you're gonna hold it. So your next target will be 945, and then the target after that would be the 936. If you plan on rolling with it. I mean, so you got on one, so choose wisely. And you drive your ship, sir. Drive your ship. Nope. Know who's driving. Know who's driving. Okay, cool. Sounds good. That should have been a good $300-400. Okay, three, two, gotcha. That was a good trade. All right, check it out. All right, yeah, I'm done for today. We can continue to watch this after I get off stream, but I want to explain this shit on the 15-second of why I got into that trade in the first place. Earlier, the one that was messed up to look at. Um, so where is that? Let me find it. Get it right where it needs to be. All right. So, huh? Oh yeah, that's good. That's perfect. That's what I'm saying. It's right on point. All right, let me find my point of interest I was looking at on the 15-second, which was that candle right there. And rectangle. That candle right there. That higher, that PSP right there. Let me go to the 15-second over here. Triple PSP 15-second. That was 10-18-30. 10-18-30. 10-18-30. Hold on. Boom, boom. I can't tell what they're doing now, but horizontal. I wouldn't be surprised if they continue down. But anyway, all right. How I chose to get in there on NQ today. I don't know if you can see my charts yet, but yeah, this is why I got in on NQ, guys. We had a sweep of a previous cycle high. That would be the highs above 730. And I'm gonna show them real quick. These highs right here. These highs right here. This is what kicked it all off. Let me make it smaller so we can show what highs I'm talking about. These highs right here. You see where my line is on ES versus NQ? My vertical white line. This high right here never got swept. And I can put a ray out on it just so we can be clear, because I really want to explain this very clear of why I got into the straight. Very clear. All right. That high right there never got swept. And I'm going to put one on ES just to be thorough. I'm going to put one on ES just to be thorough. That high right there. All right. So, yeah, it swept it at damn 918, bro. But either way it goes. Yeah, we could have gotten the bitch going up. But the reason I got in, because it was above it, and it gave all the parameters on the 15 second. So let's blow it up real quick. Damn, that bitch still fucking down there. All right. So bigger, 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 bigger. And I didn't put on as many contracts as I wanted to because of how it looked. So this is the intermediate term low I was looking at. Now, right now that I'm explaining, it still looks kind of freaking funny and kind of freakish. So that low had a confirmation that this is my intermediate term low. And that's what I look for in a trade. Intermediate term low. I'm not looking at NQ at all. I took the trade on NQ, but I gauged the whole trade off of ES. So confirmation here, all I need is a swing low below the highest high connected to the low. This high right here was connected to the low right here. We're only looking at this price leg. And it's a new time cycle. It started at 10 o'clock time cycle, which I use. I don't really say it out loud, but there's a few other tricks that you're not going to get. I'm sorry, it is what it is. I mean, I can't explain all of them. I'm looking at a whole bunch of stuff, but that's what I'm looking at. Wick below, closure back above. So, with that being said, did I gauge it wrong? Is that a closure back below? I might have gauged this shit wrong and just hit a fucking fluke trade. Let me see. What's the closure on this candle? Red candle. 48. What's this low, dude? Low is 48. That could be considered, in my book, a close below because somebody else didn't. Equal to equals close below sometimes. So with that being said, that green candle, precision swing point, is my intermediate term high. ES closed above it. This is where we got into the trade at, these candles right here. ES closed above it. And I think it was this candle right here. This candle right here. 1020. I have to go back and look at the stream to be sure. But I think this was the candle that I was looking at. The 1020 candle. No, we wasn't in that much drawdown, bro, based on ES. Based on NQ. No, it was something higher than that, dude. No, it was before that, dude. It had to be over here. It had to be over here. God damn it, bro. I'm gonna have to go back to the stream. Because I really don't know now. Now I'm confused. Now I'm confused. So it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to regroup and I'm going to do this shit again tomorrow, but I'm going to go back and backtrack the stream and rewatch it so I can understand where I was and what time I got in on. I'm still going to put a post out on the stream based on where we took the trade, and so people can click right to the time if they want to check it out. With that being said, we are now in another macro, which I really don't care about, and I'm about to get off this stream. So, safe travels to everyone. Peace. Boom.